Hello, everyone. Welcome to meditation class. My Squishmallows here with us tonight. Um, but today is day 10 of the Activate Challenge. We've been doing meditations every day this month. And yesterday we started kind of talking about the energy body. So we're going to be continuing to focus on our energy body tonight and be doing a meditation focused on the sacral energy tonight. So we're going to be doing a guided visualization, and then we're going to be going into a little bit of breath work. And yeah, I'm excited. So tonight is going to be about 20-25 minutes. I'm going to have us start with seated upwards. So if you're in your bed or on the couch, you can have your legs crossed and your spine up as straight as possible. Or if you're in a chair, you can have your feet flat on the floor. Or you can also have your back against the wall if you want to sit on the ground and have your legs cross-legged. So we'll get comfortable. We'll start like this, and then I'm going to have you guys lie down for the visualization portion of tonight's meditation. So I hope everyone is feeling good. Tonight I have smoky quartz with us, a little crystal energy. And yeah, we're going to be focusing on the sacral. So if you missed last night's practice, I kind of went over like physically in the body where we can visualize these energy centers. But if you missed that and you're unfamiliar with the chakra system, the sacral is located right underneath the belly button, all the way down into like where the womb space is. So whether you have a physical womb or not, like around there. So it's going to be like lower belly into your intestines, and then it's going to go all the way into your lower back, right up before your hips, before your butt. It's going to be in that in between space between your belly button and yeah, your back, your butt, and your genitals. So right above all that. And it's really, yeah, the lower part of the torso. So that does, like I said, include the intestines. And so, there's many different perspectives, but I think some of it can be linked to digestion and the way we process things. But that is also kind of located a little bit above, also in the solar plexus. So it kind of goes both ways. But tonight we're going to be really focusing on the sacral, and it's represented by the color orange. And I happen to be wearing orange, but I pretty much wear orange all the time because it's one of my favorite colors. But so tonight we're going to be doing something that's called color breathing. So we're going to be visualizing this orange color in our mind's eye, and at the same time we're going to be breathing and imagining that we're breathing in the color and breathing out the color. So I'll walk us through it. We'll do a little bit of that, and then we're going to go into the guided visualization and energy healing. So, if everyone is comfortable, I'll give everyone a minute to get in that seated position, spine up as straight as possible. We're just going to settle into our body for a second before we get started. So, I invite you to bring one hand to your heart and one hand right below your belly button in that sacral area. And I just invite you to gently close your eyes. We're going to take a moment and create a circle with your hips in one direction, just very slowly relaxing, not pushing too hard, and then settling back into a neutral spine. And you're going to circle your hips in the opposite direction slowly. Back to neutral. We're just going to do the same thing with our shoulders. So you can rest your hands now at the top of your legs or wherever is most comfortable. And just rolling your shoulders in slow circle to the front. Really feeling into which areas of my shoulders specifically are the most tense and where do I have more leeway, more relaxation. Back to neutral, settling into the body. We're going to do the opposite direction, so going backward. Rolling your shoulders back. And then we're going to do one shoulder at a time, doing the right side, rolling it backwards, and then rolling it forwards on the right shoulder as much as you comfortably can, and just moving really gently, really slowly. And bringing back to neutral. And we're going to do the same thing on the left side, rolling to the front now. Doing the opposite. Rolling to the front on your left shoulder, everyone. And then going to the back. Rolling to the back with your left shoulder. And back to neutral. Just give yourself a little wiggle to the front, a little wiggle to the back. We're going to take a deep breath, just breathing in through the nose, exhale out the mouth, breathing in, exhale. And we're going to begin with this concept called color breathing. So I should have mentioned this before we started, but if you want to pause the video, you can do this. But if you want to play some relaxing music in the background on another device, on your phone or on, somewhere else where you can play music, if you would like that, you can do so and get yourself set up. And we're going to stay seated upward, and then we're going to lie down in a few moments. So we'll be seated upward for about 5 minutes. So if you want to find the most comfortable place where you're going to be able to lie down right after and not have to move around, get yourself settled. We're going to start in a second. I'm going to explain this to you guys. It's very simple, but at the same time, it's difficult to actually do. Like all things, it's like, how can I visualize and do all these things at once? I'm breathing, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. How can I do it all at once? So, what we're going to be working on, that's why this is a practice, that's why this is a challenge. So, any of these concepts that I brought to you throughout the challenge, you guys can take them and use them on your own. So you're like, oh, I like the color breathing thing, or I like this other practice that we did, or you get the idea. You can bring it into your own life. So this is what the idea is. We're going to be visualizing the color orange. So in your mind's eye, in your inner knowing, your intention, feel, sense, know, however you can best connect, imagining the color orange. And it's going to be any color that comes to mind. So it could be like this bright orange or this darker orange, whatever, or like a literal orange, the shade of an orange. There's so many different shades. So pick the shade that first comes to mind, and you're going to visualize that in your mind's eye at the same time you're going to be breathing in through your nose. And then as you exhale, you're going to imagine breathing out that energy like into the space around you. So you're going to imagine the orange color is almost like a mist, like smoke, even. If that makes it easier for you to imagine, like you're smoking a cigarette, you can imagine this mist, this energy, this liquid light, whatever is easier for you to visualize. So, some kind of fluid energy. It's going to be flowing in through your nose. So, at the same time you're breathing, it's flowing in this orange color. And as you breathe out, you're breathing it like fire. And it's orange energy. And imagine it filling the room around you. So, it's almost like you're breathing out fog, you're breathing out mist. Like if you're ever stood in front of a window and you're kind of made that like sensation to wipe away and like draw a little heart on the window, that's a kind of a visualization I liken it to. Like that's the breath that we want to be creating, this kind of breath. Exhale is going to be a sound. So I want you to really focus on that sound as you're exhaling. And it's going to be a visualization of that orange energy flowing out of your mouth. So it's going to be fun. We're going to practice. We're going to do this part for about 5 minutes and then we're going to lie down. So I want us to really try to feel into the sensation of this and see how it feels for you individually. It might be hard, it might be easy. So, yeah, I'm just going to walk us through it. So, as we breathe, we're going to be breathing in through our nose and we're going to be counting to 6. So, we're going to be breathing into the count of 6. And I'm going to be counting for you. You're going to be visualizing the color and you don't have to worry about the breathing part. I'll walk us through that part. And then as you exhale, it's going to be to the count of 8. So again, this will be a 5-minute breath. And do your best to follow along with the count of the breath. But if you need to slow it down or you want to speed it up, like do whatever is most comfortable for your body. And breath work can always, even if it's slow like this and easy like this, it can always make you feel a little like high. So if you feel ungrounded or dizzy or anything that feels uncomfortable, just bring your breath back to its normal breathing pattern. Drink some water, take a moment. Like you don't have to push yourself beyond your body's comfort. That's why this is a practice and we build up to it. Like I don't want anyone to feel like they have to push themselves harder than they can. And you can always just focus on the color part and the visualization aspect. So we're going to get started, and everyone can just close their eyes, get back into your seated position. If you have moved around at all, have your music, have whatever you need to get your water. We'll get started in about 30 seconds. So everyone just gently close your eyes and begin to imagine the color orange. Any shade you like, floating right in your mind's eye. And if you'd like, you can place both of your hands on that sacral area of your body, right underneath your belly button. Just gently placing your hands there. And if at any point during this practice you feel like you want to move your body, shift the way you're seated, stretch, that is all okay. We want to try to keep our spine up straight, but that's about all the parameters. So, as we're imagining this orange color, we're going to begin our breathing. Again, breathing in through the nose, imagining breathing in that orange color through the nose. And then as we exhale, audibly out the mouth, imagine breathing out the orange color like you're a dragon. You're breathing it out your mouth like fire. So we will begin. I will count the breath for us and just do your best to follow along. So breathing in through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Breathing in, exhale out the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Breathing in. Exhale. Breathing in. Exhale. The orange energy flowing throughout the whole room you are in. And as you inhale, the orange energy coming in through your nose, flowing through the body. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Really just tuning into what the sensation of this orange energy feels like for you. Breathing in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 5 more breaths. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. 2 more breaths. Breathing in that orange energy. Exhale the orange energy. 1 more breath, breathing in that orange energy, flowing it all the way through your body. Exhale, pouring the energy all throughout the room. Imagine yourself like a dragon, mist flowing out your mouth. And relax, breathing as you normally would, bringing your breath down, slowing your breath down. Just giving yourself a moment to bring your breath back to its normal breathing pattern. Maybe move your body a little bit back and forth, settling back down. Feeling the sensation of this orange energy flowing throughout your whole body and flowing into that area of your body, the sacral, where your hands are, right underneath your belly button. If you like, I invite you to lie down. Give everyone a moment to do so. I'm going to begin to describe some visuals. You can do your best to follow along with the words I'm describing. Imagine yourself standing. Imagine the sensation of your legs standing, your feet on the ground, and you're standing in a train station. Little rubber textures on the ground. You can hear people moving around you, but it's as if they can't see you. You're just there to observe. Imagine the sensation of the wind on your skin as the trains rush by. Gushes of wind against your skin and your hair, and you're just waiting. Imagine a train now is approaching in front of you and slowing down as it stops right where you're standing and opens its doors. And you just know in your heart, in your gut, this is an opportunity for me. And I'm supposed to get on this train. In your mind's eye, imagine walking onto the train as the doors slowly shut behind you. You don't need a ticket, you don't need anything. Everything's already there for you. And you feel compelled to sit down. And there's a million empty seats. And you decide to pick the most comfortable looking one. And of course, we know in this meditation, this is no ordinary train. This is a train to your creative life force, to connect, to remember, to take you to the destination that you seek. Imagine the landscape flowing in front of your eyes out the window as the train begins to move. And everything's moving faster and faster. But you feel grounded, you feel comfortable. and you're open and ready to receive new ideas, new creative actions, new intentions, new connections. Imagine the train continues to flow, continues to move. And tonight, our intention is not the destination, it's the journey. So we're going to stay here for about 5 more minutes on this train, allowing any creative life force, any energy, any new ideas, sparks of joy to flow to you. Divine inspiration flowing to you now. We ask that energy, healing, cosmic energy to flow into the sacral, to allow these ideas to be put into likely action that would be helpful, useful for you, and bring you joy, excitement, and reconnect you with your intentions. So we're going to stay here. Just continue to imagine yourself on that train as the world flows by you quickly in the window. And you're comfortable, you have everything you need as the energy flows to you now. Continuing your breath. Focusing on your body, the sensation of what it would feel like to be on a moving train. Focusing on your clear audience. What would it sound like to be on a moving train? What would it look like? What would it feel like? And what would it look like is not what did it look like. So know Just because it looked this way before doesn't mean it has to look that way in the future. So be open to the possibility of dreaming new ideas, new possibilities. You could create it a whole new way, or you can keep creating the same way and find ways to innovate it. But no, it doesn't have to stay the same if you don't like the way it's been. You have the power to create change, and that comes from the sacral. The creation of change, the creation of emotions, the creation of things and objects and life, whether literal or conceptual, and everywhere in between. And now just bringing your awareness back to your physical body. What does it feel like in this moment? How can you relax your hips, your shoulders more? Maybe you want to stretch your body a little bit before we begin slowly calling ourselves all the way back to the present moment, back to your physical body, back to the room you are in now. We ask any energy that moved or shifted through our practice tonight to be released into the light or buried deep into the earth, recycled and renewed into usable energy. Sending all your energy back to you, back into your body. Anything we cleared again into light or into the earth, recycled and renewed. Whether you watch this now, later, many months from now, we ask the energy to be enclosed within this recording, calling my energy back to me. So be it, so it is. We ask the energy that we brought through tonight continue to flow to each of us individually, however it is, however long it is desired and or needed to accommodate our individual healing experience. Thank you for joining me for meditation class. Whenever you're ready, you can slowly begin to open your eyes. If you have your journal, maybe you want to write down a few things that came up in the practice or have some thoughts or feelings, questions, you can always reach out to me or leave a comment. Thank you for joining me tonight. I hope that was helpful, and let me know, please do. Like I said, please let me know how you felt. Thank you for joining me. Today is December 10th, if in real time, if you're doing this. And then I'll be back tomorrow for day 11 of our meditation practice. So we're going to be going through the energy body, like I mentioned. And then we're going to be continuing to work on each of these intuitive skills, each of these intuitive senses throughout the challenge. So tonight we were working on the sacral, working on feeling, visualization, so seeing and feeling, sensing, imagining. So continue your practices. Let me know how it's been going. If you have questions, as I mentioned, comment or email me if it's something more in depth or private or whatever. Like, email me, I'm available. I can always answer your questions to the best of my ability. So I've been really enjoying doing this. The next few days are going to be late night meditations. So if you are up, you can join us live. Otherwise, you can do the practice the following day when you can. But the next few ones, I suggest that you do it like either, like I mentioned last night, right before bed, and you can just go into sleep at right after and get really relaxed and cozy wozy, or somewhere in the day where you can like take a nap, like relax after. Like these are a little bit more deep, and yeah, I'm designing them to kind of be done before bed, so that's why I'm encouraging, so that the energy can continue to flow to you through your sleep and your dreams. And yeah, let me know about your dreams. And thank you for joining me, and I'll see you guys in the next class. Have a wonderful night. Happy Activate Day 10. Can't believe it's been 10 days. All right, y'all. Love you. See you later.